Good morning YouTube, Lofty's here. I'm up at Damerells again, got another bike for you to ride. Today I'm taking out the CB500X 2023 model. Looking forward to this. If you're interested in the Honda CB500X, you stick around. I'll see you in a minute. Well, there you have it YouTube, the 500X in a beautiful green colour. Very different. Let's give it a bit of a razz. Okay, so everything feels quite familiar. I've just been out on the CB650 and this has got virtually identical dash, switch gear and everything. But it's a twin. Let's pull my visor down. It's far more relaxed, less buzzy. Of course it's not got the power that's got, but it's not going to be ridden by the same type of person. It's got a much nicer clutch altogether. I know a lot of people buy these to go around the world on, but I think the majority of them will be used as commuters and the occasional Saturday toy, and they're very good at it. So we'll take it around the island. It's a lot more comfortable of course than a CB650 because it's taller. It's got much slower geometry. Ooh, halter line, lovely. Nice bike. They're all nice though, aren't they? Here we go, in the National. Yeah, that's nice. I don't think you're pulling many big fast overtakes, but it's a lovely bike. Let's get a few photos. Good morning YouTube, what do you reckon? Brand new for this year, green and cream and black. This is the 2023 CB500X, brought to you by the Lofty Biker. How about that? Swing my leg over. That's comfy. Now I think this is a proper Heinz 57, it'll fit everything. Whether you're big, small, whatever. It's just whether it's got enough poke for you. It's a mid-range, small bike, 500cc, absolute perler. But yeah, let's put me, look at that, I can even get my toes on the pegs, I can bend my knees that much. I can slide forwards, slide back, big, roomy, ample seat. I can see why Honda sell quite a few of these. It's a real nice bike. Let's have a bit of a talk about it. Now, I know the green might not be for everyone, but I quite like it. Let's just cock my leg over and show you what we got. So, we got the generic wing mirrors, the same on most of these models. Part spin stuff, lovely. Plenty wide enough, nice wide bars. Adjustable brakes. Start, stop. Hazards are on this side. Start button coming across. We got, like I say, the same dash fitted to a lot of the models in this range. It's a LCD, but it's nice, it's colour. We got the big gear indicator on the left. We got the speedo on the right with a temperature gauge, and we got the tacho going around the outside of the gear indicator. It's got all the information you want on it. A couple of little buttons there to set it up. Coming across. High and low beam. We've got a pass light on this one. On, indicators, clutch. Much nicer clutch on this model. There's a bit of, if you look, there's a bit of a dog's leg in it, and it brings it back. There's not such a span. I really like that. That's much better. Little bit of a screen. It is adjustable, but it looks like you've got to get the Allen keys on it. I'll just bring it round and show you. Got Allen bolts, and there's an extra hole there, so you can raise this screen up probably 2 inches. Just give it a bit of a listen. It's quiet, isn't it? It's got a big pipe on it. Here we go. twin cylinder bark. Well, it's a good looking machine. It's not overstated, it's fairly underwhelming, but it's what it's for, isn't it? It's going to be a proper workhorse. You can put panniers on it, put a top box on it, anything, go anywhere. Lightweight. Let's have a talk about, give you the specs. Sun's trying to come out, doing its best. So what have we got? 471cc liquid cooled 4-stroke double overhead cam parallel twin. Delivers 47 brake horsepower at 8.6 revs, and it got 32 foot-pounds of torque at 6.5 thousand revs. Pretty good. 17.7 litres of fuel, 199 kilogram wet, 830 seat height, which is fairly lofty, but it's beautiful. We're running a train drive 6-speed gearbox. That's gorgeous, isn't it? So what have we got? 41mm big piston shower forks on the front, and we got the old-fashioned Pro-Link. It's very difficult to see in there. We've got the old-fashioned Pro-Link style suspension, so there's a bit of money being spent in development. It's nice. On the front we got 110/80/19 Dunlop Trail Max Maxi Tours. Nice tyres, they're alright. Twin 296mm 2-piston Nissan badge calipers. Twin discs, superb. The original model only had one disc and it did lack a little bit. So coming round to the back, we got a 160/60/17 240mm single disc with single piston Nissan badged. Very nice. Fuel injected, 2-channel ABS, LED, his security. What more do you want? It's got the lot in it. Bit of a walk round. Good looking bike, I really like it, I do. It's the sort of thing, if you just wanted something to just jump on and go to work, this would be the model. It comes in this green or a black or a red. £6,699 on the road. What more do you want? Another sub £7 bike. You could buy an Hornet, you could buy one of these, the 500X, and you could even have the 4-cylinder Neo Cafe Sports, all for a lot less than the cost of a GS. How about that? Amazing, isn't it? See you in a minute. Okay, YouTube, Lofty's back. Bit of slow speed manoeuvring. Easy. Put my voice down. It's strange how when you ride as many bikes as I do, you get a feeling about bikes straight away. Characteristics. Immediately I got on this bike, it felt comfortable. Felt like, you know, your favourite old pair of jeans that you stick on and you ain't worn them for ages, they always feel comfortable. It's lovely like that, and it's relaxing. It's such a relaxing ride. It's not the sort of bike that revs you up and gets you all excited. It's the sort of bike that you know it's going to get you where you want, how you want, and it'll do exactly what you want. The handling is very neutral. These tyres roll lovely. Goes around bends, stops, it goes. The gearbox is slick. Like, I'm coming down here now in a 50, and to be fair, I'm quite happy doing 45. Doesn't, you know, it doesn't cry out to me, pinch a bit, pinch a bit. It doesn't do it. It's such a nice, relaxing ride. Lovely little bike. I just cog down one, roll it in. Yeah, lovely. Does hold a good line. You'd expect these bikes are tried and tested. Road surface is a bit iffy there, but we've made our way round okay. Clutch is featherweight. Drop 2, coming round towards the traffic lights. Oh, they're on green again. Amazing. So up we go. Little bit of rev. Yeah, it's quite, rev's quite willing. There's that lovely sun again trying to get out. We're all clear behind. Just drop a couple of cogs, knock it down to 30. There we are, 30 mile an hour. I say it every time, don't I? Third at 30. I don't know, it's funny how things get in your mind. It's funny, you know, was the club meeting yesterday, and Adrian made a comment about the white lines. See these white lines? Cracking comment. He said, more lines, more trouble. It's so true, isn't it? When there ain't much paint, there ain't much trouble. The more paint that stick around, the more you've got to just ease off and be aware and take stock of what's happening around you. Now, riding this at 30 mile an hour, nicking between second and third, absolute doddle, which would make it an absolutely superb commute bike. Seat's not bad at all. I could get used to this seat quite quickly. As I say, the ergonomics in general, I'm 6'5", you know that, I'm big lad, 6'5", 17 stone. The ergonomics are so good. It's a bike that would fit a number of different sized people without messing much. I just let him reverse in here at the calf. Here you are, the Clay's Kitchen. It ain't a bad little calf if you're up here, St Dennis. They do decent food, friendly, locals. So we just nipped down. Still doing a nice steady 30. Overtake the parked cars. Get back in. Up through the chicane. Always vehicles parked here, it's a busy place. Lots of old properties all together with no parking. So of course they park on the road, but it ain't too bad. It's not overly busy. So we're just approaching the 50. A bit of a squeeze in third and we're doing 50. No trouble at all. Put the indicator on to take the right. I'll keep it in third. It's quite torquey for a little bike. Here we go, throttle back. Up to national speeds in 5th gear. I'll drop it into 6th, the overdrive. Holding a nice, steady, even 60 mile an hour. Feels fairly narrow between the knees. By the way, it's very windy today. I hope you're catching all this. Yeah, it's a narrow bike. There's that pothole again. I'll just stand up. It's not too bad actually. The pegs, you wouldn't want to stand up on them for hours, but they're not too bad. They're fairly wide, fairly comfortable. As I say, the tank's quite narrow across its midriff, but it's okay. There's something to grip onto. I'm just going to open my voice. I'm getting a bit warm. So here we go, slow moving. Look at that, look at that. Turn it on a sixpence. You'd win a slow ride competition on this without even trying. You can virtually put it into gear, put the brake on and hold it there like a trials riding bike. So same again, I'll just let it roll down the hill. Strange place to park, isn't it? Under the bridge. All the filings come off the trains, make a right mess. There we go, 27 mile an hour. So we're in the National. That's nice, that is. Just slow down a bit. There's nothing behind me. 45 mile an hour back brake. Yeah, that's what you'd expect. Single piston Nissan on a little disc. It'll slow you down and steady you up, but it won't stop you. So we're coming around the bend again. All clear behind. Just wait till it opens up. Front brakes. Oh yeah, they're good. They're nice. Big difference since they put the twin discs on this bike. So we'll drift it round the bend and then we'll put them both on. Down the hill, steeper than it looks. 45, brakes. Yeah, a little pulse through the back as the front forks dive slightly, but nothing to worry about, nothing disconcerting. Gearbox is beautiful, by the way, snicks in and out. So a third gear. There's not too much fork dive, but you do get some. There we go. We're just doing shy of 60. I'll slow down for the bridge. Yeah, them stoppers are good. I've got confidence in the tyres, to be fair, and the brakes. So that's a fourth gear uphill pull away. A bit soft on the back. Okay, we're doing 60. Fifth gear, I'll just drop it into fourth. That's lovely, isn't it? I've got to say this engine's very eager, very willing. You know, it's a twin. It's a well-sorted twin, but it's eager and willing. It'll pull you. You'd have to time your overtakes. But for day-to-day riding, you know, within all the speed limits, up to a national, it's plenty pokey enough. Just flip it through the island. How about that? Look at that. No pegs dragging. They're quite high. They're nice. I think we're so spoilt these days, you know. There's so many good bikes, especially in this mid-range capacity, where we got all these 500s and 650s and 750s. They're great, aren't they? How good's that? Third gear. Let's just put it back steady. Up to 6. Up to 6 again. Fifth gear. Right, fifth gear, 6,000 revs. We're putting 70. It's quite noisy. I'm not getting any head buffeting as such, but getting quite a lot of wind noise. I'll just change lanes. Drop a couple of cogs, let the engine do the braking. Down into third. So we'll just drift it round the island. Traffic's getting a bit busier, you can tell the season's kicking off. It's April at the weekend. Well, sorry, it's Easter at the weekend. Here we go. Yeah, up to the speed limit without trying. 70 mile an hour up the hill. I'll just ease off slightly. As I say, I'm getting quite a lot of wind blast. Let's move over a lane. Anyway, let's hope you've liked the video. It's a cracking little bike, this is. If you have enjoyed the video and you'd like to watch some more videos of mine, click on the like, subscribe, ring the bell, ask me a question. I'll do my best. As I've said before, sometimes it's difficult to get a test ride on bikes, so it's nice that somebody goes out and just gives you a bit of an insight what they're like. This is virtually, it's cuprinol. It's what it says on the tin. CB500X, tall, longer suspension, good brakes, proven engine. It's what it is. It's easy peasy motorcycling. If you wanted, if you just passed your DSA and you wanted something to build your skill level up to the next standard, this would do the trick easy. Anyway, we're back at Damerells. Thank you, Mark, for lending me a bike. I've enjoyed riding this one, to be fair. So, this is the Lofty Biker saying ta-da for now. Ta-da.